Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm doing a review of Dynasty Seafood Restaurant, which is located at 108-777 West Broadway in Vancouver, BC. It's well established as one of the top Chinese restaurants in town, and I think it just became the #1 restaurant in Canada for Chinese Restaurant Awards this year. So this restaurant I've been to before many times. I thought I would review it. And as I've said in previous videos this year, something's happening in terms of the Chinese restaurants that are in Vancouver. They're really bringing up their game, and I really hope they get recognized more this year by Michelin. There's a bevy of great Chinese restaurants. Sometimes maybe they don't kind of correspond to the marking system of Michelin, but nevertheless, they make incredible Chinese food. You get some of the best Chinese cuisine in the world in Vancouver, and I hope that they will recognize that. Michelin will recognize that more this year. I was at a dinner, so I'm guessing at some of the pricing and the dishes. What Dynasty is known for is these very elaborate, large dishes. They have really large dishes, and they're really great for large tables. So the first one is kind of an appetizer platter. I believe in here there's jellyfish with spicy sauce. That's $42.99. Then there's deep fried spare ribs with preserved bean curd for $38.99. And then I finally imitation pork with gluten. That's $39.99. So as you can see, everything is very large portion and looks very delicious. And I think the variety of food that they serve, everything is of great quality. I couldn't find this dish on the menu. It probably is a special order. It seems like a bean curd with kind of a salsa or Chinese salsa on top, which was very refreshing. Again, very well plated, and it looked delicious. It looked delicious, and it tasted delicious. Next, a huge lobster and crab dish. So this is a combination of lobster and crab. I think the crab is like really large, and so was the lobster. So just a delicious dish. And as you can see, the quality is very, very good here. Quick video of the beautiful lobster and crab dish. And the next dish, this is, I think, duck meat with some quail eggs. And again, beautiful design. The food is beautifully presented, and the taste is exceptional. You can see the crispiness of the skin, and the duck is done very nicely in terms of the texture. Quick video of the duck dish. And then next dish, I'm not sure if I see this on the menu. So this looks like soy sauce chicken to me. And again, very tender chicken. Looks delicious and actually done very nicely. All the food, the quality is very, very high end. And again, I don't think we're at 1-star Michelin standard, mostly because of service standard, but the food is of great quality and clearly one of the best restaurants, Chinese restaurants in Vancouver. Then we go to the next dish, which is sweet and sour pork with fresh pineapple for $42.99. And again, I compare this all the time to the 1-star Michelin in Hong Kong, Pang's Kitchen, which I believe has the best sweet and sour pork in the world that I've tasted. That is 1-star Michelin standard. And if I compare this to the one at Pang's Kitchen, I still think Pang's Kitchen is better. This is fairly close. I think this is probably one of the best, if not the best, example in Vancouver. It has got nice chunks of pork. The pork is actually not just fat, it's actually lean pork. The frying is very light batter. What distinguishes Pang's Kitchen in terms of a 1-star Michelin dish is it has that tanginess, which this doesn't have. This has sweetness, but it doesn't have the sourness of almost a Tabasco-y sour tanginess. And that's really what makes the standard so high at Pang's Kitchen. Last dish is a staple in most Chinese restaurants. It's a steamed fish. I can't guess the type of fish, but also very tasty. And it has the hot soy sauce poured over it. All in all, great meal. The quality of the food is very high. All the dishes were spectacular. Service quality is pretty decent. I still don't think it's 1-star Michelin standard, but it is recommended, Michelin recommended for sure. And it is one of the top Chinese restaurants in town. So I'm going to strongly recommend it for people who are definitely outside of town who want to go to a nice restaurant. This is really one of the best. I would say Mott 32 is the other one. Chang'an is pretty close up there. So those are the top three for me in town that are really, really spectacular. Hope you enjoyed this review. Until next time, happy eating.